Let's work out 6.5 months postpartum. Got our hot pink shorts. These are so cute and they were only like $12, but the hem is like already starting to pill and I've worn them like twice. We'll see how they hold up for leg day. Anyone else never have a hand to fully put your shoes on? We're gonna go do a lower body workout. My knees hurt, specifically my right knee. Same thing happened last postpartum where my knees would I would just do a little too much heavy weight for where I'm at. And it's frustrating because I know I'm strong enough to move the weight, but my body and my joints are just kind of not quite there after carrying a baby. I think it has a lot to do with my glutes and just not supporting my core and my glutes as I should throughout the whole pregnancy, but also in the early postpartum time. And so I really just got to build up that core stability in my glutes again. It's okay. We're going to keep moving. I'm just going to stay away from things that are a little too much stress on my knees right now. Really heavy back squats or any unilateral work. I'm going to try and just focus on movement that still allows me to fire my glutes and move my knee, but just make sure I'm not overdoing it so that I don't get more hurt and I can't keep going. I'm convinced that my lower body, I've never fully tapped into my potential there. My upper body's going pretty well. I'm convinced I'll be benching 2 plates by the end of this year. That is a huge goal I have. And I'll be so excited to reach it. I just hit 200 and it actually moved pretty well. And my build up to it was really slow just because I thought that I was not going to get anywhere near my max, which was 185. So I was only going up by like 10 pounds at a time. Now I know that my max is 200 and it moved well. I can get closer to that early on. So I'm not exhausting myself trying to get to 2 plates. So I'm going to try that probably. I'm going to try going over 200 probably pretty soon. But my lower body, I've just never fully tapped into the potential. I didn't fully get into... I was working out consistently before I had my son, but I was not lifting heavy. I think I did a like 200 or 250 pound deadlift right before I found out I was pregnant with him. And so I didn't really get into powerlifting and heavy lifting until after I had him. And my body still had some rebuilding. I had a lot of excess fat during that time just from a really hard postpartum. I was working through a lot of things. And like I said, my knees tend to hurt postpartum because I just am not supporting my core and my glutes like I should. Supporting my core and my glutes are not firing as they should. I was going with everything. Yeah, I don't think I've fully tapped into my lower body potential. And it's so frustrating because I have a large butt and thighs. I have big legs and I have the potential, I think, to put so much muscle on them. I did a lot of upper body workouts when I was postpartum with my first because my knees were hurting because of the recovery and everything that I just didn't properly work up to the weights. My upper body's been trained consistently for a couple years now, even through my second pregnancy. My lower body has been so off and on and sporadic. Like I'm sometimes squatting for reps what I bench for reps right now. There's definitely so much potential there in my lower body. So I'm really hoping this year to build that up and to actually figure out what the potential is because I just want to be strong. I just want to be really strong. So let's go see what we can do and just find a good rhythm with lower body and just workouts in general now that my baby is sleeping at least a couple hours at a time. So as opposed to the no hours at a time. So yeah.
It's fucking instant. Like your body usually knows, like, hey, you're getting this calories, your energy just fucking down. You'll get activated, you'll get hyped back up there a little bit. Like, you pause it.
Not the best workout, but not the worst. I have to remember I'm still in a season of working around having very small children at home. My 6.5-month-old is exclusively nursing, so I have to go and work out in the pockets of time that she doesn't need to eat, which is basically just when she's sleeping because she nurses around the clock. So right now she's napping, but I have to head out, which is frustrating because I could not, one of the machines, I think it's broken because it wasn't catching where it needed to for it to allow me to do full range of motion, is the abductor machine. I think it's broken. But, and then another, I was going to do some back extensions, but the place where I do them, someone else was, and I didn't want to waste time looking around the gym trying to find another section for that. So it's okay though. I mean, I got about 4 solid movements in, so I can't complain. It's always better than nothing. And we're just going to keep showing up through this season and see how strong we get.